After discovering the transfer of Louisiana from Spain to France in 1801, President Thomas Jefferson initiated the Louisiana Purchase by sending Robert Livingston to Paris. A French nobleman living in the United States at the time named Pierre Samuel Dupont began to help negotiate with France at the request of Jefferson. He engaged in back-channel diplomacy with Napoleon on Jefferson's behalf during a visit to France, and originated the idea of the much larger Louisiana Purchase as a way to diffuse potential conflict between the United States and Napoleon over North America. Jefferson disliked the idea of purchasing Louisiana from France, as that could imply that France had a right to be in Louisiana. Jefferson believed that a U.S. president did not have the authority to make such a deal. On the other hand, he was aware of the potential threat that France could be in that region and was prepared to go to war to prevent a strong French presence there. Meanwhile, Napoleon's foreign minister opposed selling Louisiana, since that would mean an end to France's secret plans for a North American empire. Jefferson next sent Monroe to Paris in 1802. Monroe had been formally expelled from France on his last diplomatic mission, and the choice to send him again conveyed a sense of seriousness. Meanwhile, Napoleon's brother-in-law had tried to reconquer the territory and reestablish slavery, but yellow fever and the fierce resistance destroyed the French army in what became the only successful slave revolt in history, resulting in the establishment of Haiti, the first independent black state in the New World. Napoleon needed peace with Great Britain to implement the Treaty of San Ildefonso and take possession of Louisiana. Otherwise, Louisiana would be an easy prey for Britain or even for the U.S. And in early 1803, war between France and Britain seemed unavoidable. On March 11, 1803, Napoleon began preparing to invade Britain. Napoleon had failed to re-enslave Haiti. He therefore abandoned his plans to rebuild France's New World Empire. Without revenues from sugar colonies in the Caribbean, Louisiana had little value to him. On April 10, 1803, Napoleon told Treasury Minister Francis de Marbois that he was considering selling the whole Louisiana territory to the U.S. On April 1803, just days before Monroe's arrival, Marbois offered Livingston all of Louisiana instead of the New Orleans, at an expense of $15 million, equivalent to about $217 million in present-day terms. Jefferson had authorized Livingston only to purchase New Orleans. However, Livingston was certain that the U.S. would accept such a large offer. The Americans thought that Napoleon might withdraw the offer at any time, preventing the United States from acquiring New Orleans. So they agreed and signed the Louisiana Purchase Treaty on April 30, 1803. On July 4, 1803, the treaty reached Washington. The Louisiana Territory was vast, stretching from Gulf of Mexico in the south to Rupert's Land in the north, and from the Mississippi River in the east to the Rocky Mountains in the west. Acquiring the territory would double the size of the United States, at a sum of less than 3 cents per acre.